good evening, or good morning, whichever. For me, it feels like good evening. Actually, good morning. How's everybody doing? Nancy, ciao. Geraldine, hey Nadia. Harlingen Expo. Kay, you got to get Cash App. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. So, for those who don't know, I think y'all know, we got this little pool going on for jackpot for tomorrow. The Powerball drawing, the Powerball jackpot is 875 million, which could possibly make it up to 900 million by the time the drawing actually takes place. But as of right now, officially it's 875. So, like we did late last year, we're doing a pool. I'm doing a pool, and $20 a head. Everybody, whoever wants to pitch in, and once we hit the 900 million, once we win the 900 million, we will divvy that up equally, and just something fun to see if we can win anything. I'll tell you, I wouldn't mind being 100,000 air. I don't need to be a millionaire, but we're gonna see what happens. If you are interested in doing that, this is the Cash App where you're gonna send that money to. Not any of the other Cash Apps. It's got to be this one right here. I need to keep my record straight, and this is the best way of doing it. Is just keep everything separate. Easy to track. Behind the Waffles Cash App, the $ behind the waffles, and it's $20. The drawing is tomorrow night. I think they draw it. I'm not sure what time they draw. I'll find out. 10 p.m. So 10:59 Eastern, 9:59. I don't know why they do 59. So we'll call it 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Mountain, 8 o'clock California time, Pacific. So we'll call it 10 o'clock Central. That's what time the drawing is. The actual drawing is. I will buy the tickets. I want to, if nobody else is going to pitch in, or even if it continues, I'm going to cut off. I want to cut off accepting money tomorrow at about noon, and then go and get the tickets. And I'm going to take a photo of them. If anybody wants copies, I'll be glad to send you a copy of it. Hey everybody, hey Beth, Laura, the bomb. Let's see, how many participants? Okay, so far, oh, that's so awesome of you, Laura. If you're playing your own numbers over there, I hope you win. Doesn't need to be a million, like I said. 100,000 air, I'm good with that. Okay, let me open up the Cash App thingy here. So, including myself, we've got $240. That's what we got right now. So we're at 10, 12 people. That's fine. Chances are better for anything more than $1 one ticket, even though these tickets are $2 a piece. It's fun. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. It's something fun to do, and you got to be in it to win. That's right. You can't win if you don't play. Yeah, I kept the waffles. You got a raffle coming up next week too. So remember, I'm going to call it a waffle for purposes of Facebook and YouTube. I think it's Facebook that doesn't like the word raffle, and so I'll be calling it a waffle. We're gonna have an Apple product up for as a prize, and then we'll see what comes up after that. So, if anybody's interested, don't got to do it today. You can do it tomorrow. Like I said, tomorrow I'm cutting it off at right around noon. That is the Cash App to jump into the pool. The last time I did this, which was late last year, we got $660 worth of tickets. Seems like a lot. And you'd think something would have came out of that bigger than what it was, but you know, it's not bad. It's okay. And I'm thinking, if you guys are up for it, even doing a little what's in the water from today. And if you don't, when you do the Cash App, put in your real name in the comment section and little notes. And if you need to be or want to remain anonymous, I won't call your name out loud. I get that. It's understood. No issues there. You can send, whatever you send, you can send 3 sets of 20, for 3 people, but the payout's only going to be for 1. So, in other words, if you send in $60, you're not going to get, if there is a jackpot to claim, we're still going to just split it between the number of people that we got. I'm not going to mess around and do the math and calculate what the percentages should be if somebody paid a little extra. If you want to pay extra just for the sake of helping the cause, that's fine, understood. But I'm going to keep it simple. It'll be divided by the number of people that donated. Yeah, that's the best way to say it. Yeah, if you want to do that, hey, you can use different Cash Apps, and I wouldn't have any idea. But you know what? With that kind of money, wishful thinking, right? But when you hit that kind of money, jackpot, I don't even care. I don't need 900 million will change anybody's life, but 200,000 will also change some lives. So, but whatever you like, it's going to be, yeah, exactly that. It's going to be divided up between the number of people that have actually pitched it, not by how much you pitched it. Yeah, so I do get the video queued up. I don't know if you want to get into that a little bit. I haven't seen it. I saw that maybe the first 5 minutes of it, but that's it. I don't know if you all are feeling in the mood to, what's in the water kind of mood or not. I was trying to get Bam. Bam said he was available. We were going to go on at 9. And then I started looking for him, and I think he passed out. So I can always get him back on it tomorrow. Yeah, Nadia, you're not. I'm just going to do it per head, per person. If you want to do it from 3 different people in your household and 3 different cash apps, I mean, you're not helping your cause by letting it out of the bag what you're doing, but I don't care. I didn't. This is not a scientific experiment. Just trying to keep it simple. Or should I have said 1 entry per household? Something like that, right? So yes, thank God it's Friday. It's been one of them days. Where's the video? No, I haven't seen it. That's why I'm gonna get into this into playing the video tonight. But don't spoil it, Kate. Don't spoil it. And we're queued up here. So let me change this. It's got this music. I mean, it's not horrible, but I'm not digging this particular tune. Let's see what this is all about. Hey, Naya. Jesse Sanchez, what's up? Chris Baker. So, I don't know. You guys up for some What's in the Water, or should we say that for tomorrow? Can always say it for tomorrow. I'll be okay with that as well. Whatever you like, talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, you guys probably saw it. Most of you probably saw it already anyway. Tonight? All right, then I'm going to get to it because I know it's like a couple hours long. All right, I'm going to post this one last time down here. The jackpot is 875, maybe reaching 900 by tomorrow night drawing time. $20. And the pot will be divided by the number of people that contribute. So even if you contributed 40, you're only going to get the cut of 1, not 2. And that is the Cash App right there. $sign behind the waffles. All right, we're going to see if this is any good. If I got to skip through it, which I probably will, because I don't want to be here for 2.5 hours. If it's a lot of the same usual crap, right? Which most likely most of it is. Well, when you do it, Kay, as soon as I get the message, the alert, it's right here open on my phone, so I'll let you know as soon as I did. Okay. Did you do it already? Nadia, thank you for the super sticker. Okay, I don't have anything yet. Okay. You might want to check on your end. So nothing yet here. Yeah, I don't have anything yet. Did you? Hey, what up, Tony? Nah, nothing. Just doing one little more, another little push for the lottery pool for tomorrow. And I might get on here again tomorrow morning or something, late morning before the noon cutoff for me. And then if there's nobody else, I'll just go ahead and get a bunch of tickets. Okay, Kay, I just got it. Gotcha. Just got it, Kay. Thank you. All right, let's watch some of this. Kill the music here. Not great music anyway. I gotta refresh my music list. Okay, here we go.
And I say that because I'm always going to say that. I'm always going to say that. I'm never going to stop saying it. Like, ever. I'm never going to stop saying that. Never, ever, 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 ever. Right? Just the way that I didn't hold back when I talked about the Gracie types that were like, what did she say again? Oh, yeah. Why do I always see you driving around but never working? That's my job, is to drive around. But you see, if you had the wisdom, right? If you had the knowledge, right?
Got another one?
Then you'd understand.
I just replied to your catch.
I get in and out of my vehicle upwards of 10 times a day, more. Right? It's rare that it's less than that. Y'all don't you will say the word home health and she will literally forget about it the next little video she watches. I've learned that it's not even worth that. Like, she ain't gonna care later because she's gonna be looking at another person wondering something about them and assuming something about them because of her limited capacity. So let's get back to this. Oh, okay, Kelly, you weren't being hater. I love you. I love you. I love you.
I was going to say, she's talking to the same stuff again. Where
Kanisha says, how can you go live at work? You look like you're a nurse.
And this is the 5 minutes.
And why is Pamela Shine? Pamela Shine, why are you liking that? That's not a positive comment. You know that, right? I can go live at work because my assignment ends when I leave the house. As soon as I get in my car, that's my time. That's no company's time. That's my time. I do what I want in my car. No matter what I just did, no matter what I'm about to do, I can do all social media. Whatever it is I want to do. That's just the way it is. I know. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Thank you.
I get it.
Right in there.
You hardly ever see home health nurses, right? And so we want to. It's our cognitive dissonance, right? We just cannot get it in our heads that there are nurses that work in healthcare, and physical therapists can do this too, by the way. Mm-hmm. Yes, because they work in home health too. They're not like the physical therapists in the hospital that is like, you can go live. Yeah, you can go live between patients. Hell yeah, you can. Shit, what you talking about? Then my time in the car. There is no, I am not in the middle of a nursing assignment here. Right? But people don't understand that. And sometimes they're kind about it and they really, really want to know. And then other people are just like, how can you work all the time if you're always on the phone? And it's like, when you see me, it is between my assignments. Right? Right. And Pat says,
I don't know if she gets paid per mile while she's on the road, or she gets reimbursed for her time on the road. I would say that's company time as well. But I don't know. They all do it different.
Don't even do it.
They all do it different, I suppose.
Don't even do it.
But if she's getting paid for mileage, gasoline, that kind of thing,
don't even do it.
Then I would imagine that's company time. Sometimes you're on the clock from the time you leave your house to the time you get back to your house.
No, she probably has somebody helping her
or something like that.
Daily living. No, that one is totally not even worth making a teaching moment out of. Nope, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it, right? Destiny Suitor says, how's your weight loss journey going? Well, back when I had my tummy tuck on March the 14th, I weighed 247, and now I was exactly 200 pounds last week. So I'm hoping in 3 weeks, I will be at least 190. And another thing is, I'm not really going by the weight, but by my clothes, because I'm doing a lot of I've been doing this thing where I go live and then I just deactivate. You ain't gonna find it. You're gonna find it on Hey Page, but you're not gonna be able to interact with me. It's an incentive to get people to come over here, and you gotta follow so you can get the notification, right? There's a reason why I get streamed on the Hey Page. There's a reason. Even if they stream me on pages with other women, they know it's all about attention to those women, right? Including me, all of us, right? Except with me, it's a different kind of attention. It's a real interesting, really like, hey, I really like her. I really do. That's why they don't like to say my name on the Hate Pages. But right now, before I get off, I'm going to say my name. You know I am. You know I am. Thank you. And so, do you know that Black Faja? Remember that Black Faja? This Black Faja. This one. Do you remember this one?
Hey, Kate. Hey.
Do you remember this one?
Domingo.
And I said, y'all, I could not put this on. And it was like 3 months into I post my tummy tuck, right? And I was like, y'all, I barely was able to fit in this. Y'all don't understand what a goal this was, because this was the first faja that they put on me. And they put it on me the 3rd day after my surgery. Did not last the night.
AD.
No. It was too tight, too constricted.
Yeah, hey there.
Too tight, too constricted. So it took me, this was the tightest one out of all 3 of my fajas. So I had to put this one away, and I was like, I will.
What do you mean, Cena?
Try you on maybe in 3 months. I did. And I was like, I think once I tried it on at like 1 or 2 months, and it went up to like my thighs, and I was like, ain't ready, right? So when I went live and I showed y'all, right? I showed y'all and I told y'all this story about this Black Faja. I don't know if it was the fasting, because I've been doing 7-day intermittent fastings. I've been actually breaking my fast with y'all on live, right? I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the abdominal breathing exercises. I don't know what it is. All I know is that when I showed y'all,
like this,
right? When I look at this, all structural. When I showed it,
she likes saying the word faja.
You could see all four.
This is one of those moments, when people go on live, say, well, I wasn't going to go live, but. And I really wasn't. I just wanted to update people on the lottery and the pool, and push it out a little bit more and see if anybody else wants to jump in, and then do it again tomorrow morning before the cutoff. Uh, see if anybody else wants to jump into that.
Isela de Jesus says, wow, 200 pounds. I was going to say that you have your face so different. What kind of surgery did you do? I got a tummy tuck. I didn't get bariatric surgery or anything like that, but people should understand though, that even though you get like a gastric sleeve or bariatric surgery or something like that, it limits your capacity to be able to eat. You can't eat the way you did before because obviously they're changing your anatomy on the inside, right? Well, when they change your anatomy on the outside, the same thing occurs, just not to the same degree, right? It does, but not to the same degree. Like if I would have had some kind of gastric bypass surgery, there's a certain portion that my stomach would be. And I mean, you could stretch it out too. There's people who've had 2-3 gastric bypasses, by the way, because, you know, you don't follow the rules, then it stretches out again, and you gain weight again, believe it or not. So don't think that you can just get the gastric bypass and then, you know, slowly work your way up, because you're stretching it back. Oh, you're stretching it back to where you were not. You literally got on the operating room table to get it smaller than what you're stretching it out to, right? Same thing for the tummy tuck. Same thing. I can eat, obviously, if I want to, I can eat more than somebody that has had gastric bypass, but I cannot eat the way that I wanted to eat. And for somebody like,
oh, we know she can eat. Hey, listen, somebody sent $10 for the Powerball. It's actually $20. Let me know what you want to do with that. I could, if there's a winning, we can, you know, you give you your cut a little less or something, but everybody's actually contributing $20. $20 is what we're looking for. So if you just send me a Cash App, I'm not going to say your name in case you don't want it read, and of course I haven't seen a comment yet. So let me take a look.
Like me, that I didn't really eat a whole lot of food, right? But
okay.
It was like getting a gastric bypass.
It is $20. We're trying to.
It did not allow it. My stomach, my body felt like a faja. Period. I didn't have just a regular tummy tuck. I had a tummy tuck with the muscle repair.
It was a Mega Million
and
tonight.
So you know,
that's another one we'll keep an eye on for next week too.
There was no leeway. There was no, not gonna happen, Vanessa.
Julio.
You cannot eat that. Not that much.
Let me see, Mega Million.
Thank you, Michelle. She says the TikTok poster fire. There's some more that I'm gonna post, and you know, people are gonna have a problem with it. They are. They're gonna have a problem with it. Because, well, I've always been one of those people that
looks like nobody won.
Given the opportunity,
the jackpot jumped to 640 million.
I see a way to maximize the potential of whatever it is, anything it is, right? Whatever it is. I'm like, this could be done like to the max, right? To the max, like the most, right? And so I was like, I'm gonna do the most that I can with this, you know, just the way that somebody who's on semaglutide or you know, Ozempic or things like that, right? Gastric bypass, you know, whatever it is that you're doing to lose weight. Some people are satisfied with just losing the weight. And then other people like me are like, no. I want to see where all this goes. I want to see how far I can go. That's why the definition that you see, those 3 lines, the one in the middle and the one, I did not get any stomach contouring. No, I didn't. I didn't get no liposuction. That is me limiting my intake, working out, doing the exercises that I'm doing for my stomach, and it's working. It's working. Plus, the
Kate,
more,
like Bam now.
and it's not enough to just limit the little fat that's left underneath your skin. If you do that, and on top of that, tone your muscles, then it's going to be more obvious. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to always have my cellulite, and that's okay. That's fine. It is. And I'm always going to have my big arms.
Jessica Lee, what up? Welcome.
Yes, and I'm going to always have these big thighs.
A lot of late.
I'm always going to have my big
night owls,
calves.
that we call each other. Night.
Always. And that's fine. And, you know, it's funny that some people try to put me down for that, because it's like,
excuse me. All right, what are we getting?
Why are you? This is the reason that I waited to get my tummy tuck at my maximum size. Had I waited and I lost 150 pounds.
All right, D, you got it.
And then I got a tummy tuck, I would lose the maximum proportions that I wanted to keep. No damn way. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. I know that's what they suggest.
Yes, I got it.
I know that's what they suggest. And I know what the suggestion is that you choose to get your tummy tuck when it comes to weight loss. You choose to get your tummy tuck when you are close or at your ideal weight. I'm not going to do that shit. No. No, thank you.
D, check your messages.
No. And the reason I knew that was if I get my tummy tuck at my biggest, then when I get to 150, I will have kept the ratio of my waist to my legs. That's what I wanted.
Okay, I think I know.
Tree trunks. There's a lot of ladies with a body type like mine. There is a lot of us. And that means there's a lot of men that don't mind our tree trunks.
That what?
Just so y'all know.
Wait, that what?
And I know that there's a lot to my legs. That's what I wanted. Tree trunks. There's a lot of ladies with a body type like mine. There is a lot of us. And that means there's a lot of men that don't mind our tree trunks.
Something about tree trunks. So that's what she's calling her legs. Tree trunks.
And I know that there's a lot of young ladies right now that are like, I don't like my body and I don't like my big old thighs. Oh, honey, please. You will. You will. The reason that you don't is because you've listened to those people around you that, are like that, right? It's just hate. For real. I'm being serious. And so, but those pictures, those are nice pictures, right? But that's people need to know that those pictures of me in that bikini, that's a 5'3". At that time, it was 215 pounds, 215. That's 215. 215 pounds. Yes.
I know people like all body shapes and sizes, and everybody's got their thing. Whatever, I don't care. But I've never heard a woman's legs referred to as tree trunks. Surgery. Ever. I've never heard that before.
The first 3 days, I did not feel.
What's up, Jay Valerio?
Nothing on my stomach.
Yeah, I wonder too. Not
literally.
Is it our business?
It felt like nothing had even happened to me. It felt.
Is it our business necessarily?
That I was standing up straight.
No, but people do wonder.
I stood up straight, completely straight.
How often does she bathe?
The very next
day.
She bathe
at least once a day?
The second day and the third day.
A lot of times in the morning,
because
that I felt after your shower, hair look.
That was.
Don't always see that.
Excruciating.
Does it mean she didn't bathe? No.
It was.
But inquiring mind want to know. Kind of, I think.
8, 9, 10.
Or would you rather not know that?
Yes. make my eye water, make my eyes water thinking about it.
Thank God they haven't invented smell-o-vision yet.
Thinking about it. Yes, there was yes. And so at about the 4th or 5th day, then I felt the tummy tuck pain. And let me tell you, you see, I had convinced myself, because you see, I've always had this tummy. Always. I got my nursing license on September the 17th of 1998. In November, I was up at a surgeon's office, a plastic surgeon's office there in Harlingen, Texas. And I was there about 225 pounds, right? And I said, this is what I want, which is exactly what I got 5 months ago. That's exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I wanted. But back then, she was they were like, you need to lose 70 pounds. Also, the size of implants that you want, we only put those in I only put those in the ladies that have to use those for money.
Well, there you go. Perfect. Did you object? No.
You see, what I wanted and why I was surprised was because there was no such thing back then in 1998 as a plus size tummy tuck, plus size surgery. Plus size surgery means we want to be right and tight where we want to be right and tight. Right? And is okay being big and jiggly everywhere else. We want to be big and jiggly and ginormous. Period. That's what plus size surgery is. Right? Plus size surgery.
Is that a thing? Plus size surgery?
So,
yeah,
I just thought, well, it's going to be an impossibility then. Like, if this is a surgeon and it's a plastic surgeon, this is board certified, fully credentialed, they're all going to think like that, right? They're all going to think like that. Well, about 2006, I said, let me do this, let me try to flatten my tummy by losing weight, right? This is the same tummy I've had my entire life since junior high.
Well, I mean, I see the
it's
term.
It's the same body. It was the same body. And so I lost
all that plus size surgery. When I looked it up, it just says somebody larger can technically still have the surgery, although they recommend that your BMI be less, but that results can still be good.
Wait, but then I got to about 165 pounds and I was like, no, I did not like that. I literally looked in the mirror and I was like, no. Because I was too afraid to have the tummy tuck. I was too afraid to have it.
So is it okay? So
I was too afraid. Right?
I get it if you want your body to be geometrically in a certain way.
And
right? I get it.
You know why I was afraid was because
but isn't it more important?
By that time I had only had one C-section.
I want to say more, not just as more important.
And I woke up from that C-section.
That your heart be good. Your heart can be like Jessica says, run around the car a couple times and not be.
I woke up from general anesthesia as if
I think that's important.
Cut my baby out my stomach using a.
Your heart needs to work. Your heart is important. Your heart needs to pump.
And because of that, that's the thing.
Not just completely cosmetic and then let the rest of yourself go.
But then 2 years
that's my humble opinion.
The only C-section I had at that point was when I lost all that weight and I was like, I'm not liking this. In fact, when I got to the point where I told myself, I'm actually like myself with a fuller belly than to look like this right now. And it's true. And that's me. That was me. Because I was so used to seeing, at least my tummy did not look like, I was like, what's this turning into? I do not like this. I do not like this. No. I'd rather have the adipose tissue, stretch it out than have this. Well, then life happens, and I had 2 more C-sections, right? And and then life happens, and then my whole life was ruined. And for 8 years, it kept getting ruined and ruined and ruined, and I kept, putting back the foundation from which they tried to,
Oh, so she's saying somebody ruined her life. She didn't do anything herself to ruin anything.
Very well that they had stabilized many human beings before me. But what they didn't realize was I'm a human being that the stability is my love language to myself.
Mm-hmm. You weren't so stable the other day when your car had a little bit of a mishap, minor mishap. Yeah, it didn't look stable to me.
Stability is my love language to myself, which means by the time I was 37, when they started to do this to me, I was a pro at stability. In fact, everybody attached to me was stable because of my stability. And it's like, you can go ahead and keep chipping out my foundation and take it all every single brick, right? And guess what's going to happen? I'm going to stabilize again and again and again and again and again.
Thank you.
So the idea of a tummy tuck wasn't even in my mind anymore, right? Because I was too busy surviving. And then somebody, thank God, was like, you know what? You've been through a whole lot. And if I give you this money, what are you going to do with it? And I said, I'm going to give it to my lawyers. And they said, that's what we thought. Because it was a few people. And they said, we don't want you to do that. We don't want you to do that. Something else is just for you. Just for you. And I told them, I said, well, there's something that I've wanted since 1998, but that's, and then I told them.
Okay.
And they were like,
got another cash app.
Find the place and we'll make it happen.
I don't know if you want me to say your name or any of that. I don't have to, but I did receive something just right now.
Yeah. And the reason that I was able, I tried to find another place back in October. Last October. And I was like, And that surgeon, when I consulted with that surgeon was actually quite happy that I had decided on 650 cc's implants, but because the average size is about 350, 400,
okay.
or
I'm assuming that's you. I got
450
it.
The low two, like the ladies start to be
300
like,
bucks. We're at 300 bucks.
I said last October. I said it. I said last October. I was very, very clear about that. And so, right. And so he was like, I am so happy that you chose 650 cc's.
He's
like
lying.
No one ever chooses 650 cc's. And I was like, well, I'm going to still be.
She's lying.
He was like, he was like, why don't you get a tummy tuck as well? Because I didn't go in there for just the tummy tuck. I went in there just for, and he saw the potential. Like he was like,
nope, let me see.
Do you not understand? The surgeon was like, it's because you don't know, like, this is my work. and I see you like as a canvas, and I know that if those are going to look great on you because you're getting 650 cc's, which are going to go very well with your not too thin size.
Lavina.
But the tummy tuck's going to be like the cherry on
Oh,
the
okay,
top.
gotcha. All right, I missed that
Right?
one. Yeah, we're at
And I was
$300
like,
right now. 300.
And then so I started thinking from October, I just said, well, I guess let's consult on both, right? And so from October, November, December, January, February, no one knew that I had gone. No one knew. It's almost like the.
By the way, did you guys hear about that dude? I think it was PayPal. Accidentally put like 400 quadrillion dollars, and I'm not kidding about the dollar amount. It was 400 and I don't know what quadrillion dollars in his bank account, in his PayPal account. But it was only there for like 5 minutes. I think somebody saw the mistake and they said, shit. And then they took the money back out. But for a moment, he was like the richest person ever on the planet, having 400 quadrillion dollars. I thought that was pretty funny.
Universe no one knew because I hadn't told the people that said what they said and that paid for my surgery. I hadn't told no one that I had gone to a plastic surgeon. Nobody. I didn't tell anybody. I just, wanted something to. I wanted something to look forward to and see if I could make that happen in some way, right? Because I spend a lot of time by myself, and I just, I wanted something really, really life-changing to happen, right? Something that would take my mind off the things that I've lost, that the pain.
Why would you receive that kind of money and not pay your attorney or the attorney that's supposed to be getting paid, which hasn't been yet? Just saying.
During the time that I know it's going to take to get back everything that I lost is still there. It's still there. And so I wanted something to take my mind off of that, right? And so for all that time, I started to convince myself. It took me October, November, December, January, February. It took me March. It took me almost 6 months to convince myself, get the tummy tuck. Just get it. You have had 4 C-sections.
Yeah, why is she sweating already?
And let me tell you, it's not the same. I underestimated it. It's not the same. And some people might say, well, when you have a C-section though, you go through so many more layers of skin, and you do. You got to go all the way, all the whole layers, all of it, all the way into the uterus, right? That's a lot of layers that you don't go through with a tummy tuck. A tummy tuck with muscle repair is much different than, ouch. It's not the same. It's not the same, right? So don't think that it is, because it's not. It is not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. And so
your car is on.
When I went with this other surgeon, I said 650 only because the other surgeon was really happy, and he was like, okay. He was like, wow, like no one ever just asked for 650. And I said, well, you know what I really want, he was like, you get a free BBL, by the way. And I was like, no, I'm good there, thank you. And he was like, well, turn around for me. And he's like, oh, you are good there. You are very good there.
Okay, let me do something. Hold on. Would you go to a plastic surgeon, or imagine you went to a plastic surgeon, and while you're discussing everything, he says, "Oh, by the way, you get a free BBL, or hey, you get a free this, or you get this job for $49.95." You ever heard of something like that? You guys watch Botched, right? And all these plastic surgery things on TV, on cable, whatever. If you ever heard one of those doctors say, "Oh, by the way, you get a free BBL, or you get a free tummy tuck, or you get a free whatever," that's shady in itself, right there. Very shady. Can you imagine? She's lucky she's breathing right.
Very, very good. And you've seen my before pictures. I cannot believe how huge it almost looks like the thighs didn't match, but the thighs do match. It is so big. I was like, no, I don't need no Brazilian butt lift. Believe me. Please, God already gave me a Mexican butt lift by nature. Look, very good there.
And
you know what?
Speaking of that, and okay, I just noticed Julio, is it just you, or does the story seem made up? Isn't a proper doctor like a proper, real, legit doctor not supposed to comment like what she's saying right now?
He was like, "You get a free BBL, by the way," and I was like, "No, I'm good there, thank you." And he was like, "Well, turn around for me." And he's like, "Oh, you are good there. You are very good there. Very, very good." And you've seen my before pictures. I cannot believe how huge it almost looks like the thighs didn't match, but the thighs do match. It is so big. I was like, no, I don't need no Brazilian butt lift. Believe me. Please, God already gave me a Mexican butt lift by nature. And so I said, you know what I really, really want? I said, because I didn't go to the other, I didn't decide on 650. I didn't do that. I did not know what size I was going to get.
Come in for a mommy makeover and get dinner for two at Red Lobster. I don't know. Oh, this just sounds just, you know what? You get what you pay for. Plain and simple. You get what you pay for.
Just knew that I wanted my top to match my bottom. That's the only thing I wanted. And so I didn't know what size implants I was going to take. I didn't. And so I said, what's it going to take so that both match, like equally in proportion? And I have a large behind, right? So we wind up scratching the 650 and going with 800 cc's. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, Mama Bear.
Yes.
Yeah, try to work it out in the comments. I don't almost think she was
twice the average.
Threatening you.
It's twice the average.
Kate and
mm-hmm.
Vero K's. I definitely don't believe she's
and I'm guessing that
pretty
is
pretty positive. Pretty positive.
I'm guessing that's
and
her.
I don't think.
But the thing is, I got
Kay,
them
I don't think she was threatening
over my muscle, and
can we all just get along?
And you know what? So, what a coincidence!
Everybody's cool.
The first surgeon that I went to when I was 19, back in 1998, the one that told me, I only put those large of a size on the ladies that work at night and have to make money for them. I was thinking to myself, why would you? It's my money. It's my body. Have you seen my butt? Like, it needs to match. Like, please, right? And that's what I had first thought. But she said the same thing that the surgeon said in March. The exact same thing. She said, but if I were to put those size in you, I would put them over the muscle, and I wouldn't make you wouldn't need a lift. You wouldn't need a lift because you'd be the implant would be so big that you wouldn't need a lift.
Okay, so I got
it would give you the volume.
I got a question.
And so I stayed with that since 19 years old.
So the Brazilian butt lift, that BBL thing, is that really, does that give you like a bubble butt? Is that what you see now all over the place? I mean, sometimes even a way over the top bubble butt. Is that what that does? You guys let me know in the comments there. Is that what that does?
And so whenever I was getting ready to have the whole, cut around the nipple and do the line down to have a breast lift, right? And so, because that's what the 650cc doctor had said back in October too. He was like, we're going to do a keyhole, and a breast lift, right? Right. And so when I went to the one that I finally decided to do all this with, he told me, and I was like, wow, he told me the exact same thing that the surgeon told me when I was 19. And he said, since you're going to go that large, nobody ever gets souls implants, but if you're going to go that large, you're going to be my,
I hate be my first forgetting the mute button. My apologies. And then I'm looking on a different page. So I was just saying, I took a poll between the guys at work. This is before I knew that was called the Brazilian butt lift, the BBL, whatever. And I'm like, you guys like that stuff? And they all said no. And I'm like, and that's me. That's me too. I'm not a fan of that exaggerated bubble. Natural bubble or natural period is fine. The exaggerated bubble, over the top bubble, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not judging if you have it. I like the more natural. That's what I was saying before I realized I was muted. Sorry about that.
I will put the implant over the muscle. I have always ever only put him under the muscle. He said, but you're young, and I'm thinking to myself, almost 50. But he was like, what I love is that he said, I don't want to cut in you, and I don't want to make more cuts on you than is necessary. And he said, since you're going to go that big, you can avoid. You will be able to avoid. He said, if you were not even considering going that big, then I would have to do the around the nipple and down. He said, but since you're going to go that big, we're going to avoid doing that, and I'm going to do it over the muscle.
Does anybody believe this BS story of hers? Anybody? Not I.
So, I mean, that's how it went. $650s under the muscle would have been. I can imagine 800s under the muscle. Ouch! 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 Yes, because the reason that we're saying this right now is because traditionally, over the muscle implants, versus under the muscle implants, under the muscle implants are more painful. The recovery time is longer, also. And I was actually I was happy because I was already preparing myself because the other doctor was actually going to put them under the muscle and he was going to do the 650 under the muscle. Because that's what, But I guess you're taught, because why would the surgeon who has nothing to do 20 years, when I was 19, and then all these years later, almost 25 years later, these surgeons have never met each other, nothing. And they both told me the same thing. One told it to me when I was 19, and the other one told it to me when I was 45. And they both said, since you're going to go that big, you'll be my first patient, both, that I will do it over the muscle. If I were to do it, I'd do it over the muscle. And no keyhole lift, because that
Holly.
size will be enough for you to avoid that. And I'm glad that I waited. I'm really glad that I waited.
Yo, bam!
If I would have had this done,
I'm trying to get a hold of you, but
you
want to jump in, or are you laying in bed?
19. It would have been time already 5 years ago to have them removed or replaced. So this was the right time. I can never tell anybody who my surgeon is, ever. I can't, because there's too many people that are hateful. They're very hateful.
Let me guess. His name was Earl Scheib. If you don't know who Earl Scheib is, please look it up. It's a funny thing. Jessica, thank you so much for the super sticker. You are the best as usual. Thank you.
And they hate me for a variety of different reasons. Just my mere existence, right? And what they will do is that they will go on a rampage and literally target the doctor. I live in the Rio Grande Valley. The hate's that strong. The love is that strong for each other, especially our families and our friends.
We got sound back. You can hear my mic now, right?
Yeah. But there is a lot of jealousy,
can you hear me?
A lot of envy, and a lot of why can't I have that? A lot. And what people don't realize is
Dino's what I'm talking about.
That was given to me. Thank goodness it wasn't like some dirty old man or something like that was like, I'll do this for you, but I just sell your soul to the devil or something, right? No, right? And so, thank goodness, right? But the thing is that this wouldn't have happened, and I would have never, my tragedies that I have survived and that I am surviving, my tragedies and injustices, were the only reason that I came onto their radar. And they felt that I deserved something for just myself. And I would give up this whole stuff, all of it.
Okay. For those of you who don't know, I hope you can hear this. How do I do this?
I'm Earl Scheib. I'll pay any car for just $99.95.
This week only, you'll get polyurethane additive free. A $19.95 value absolutely free. With polyurethane, your paint job will have an extra hard glass-like finish and added durability.
That was a whole paint job on a car. for $99. And I think they still do them pretty cheap like that as well. Pretty sure. There you go. Where you been?
I just woke up to pee and then looked at my phone, and lo and behold, here's a message from you. Come on.
Lo and behold.
Lo and behold.
There you go.
So what you got
Hey,
going on?
where's
Debbie.
our little friend? There we go.
Oh, Christ, what's this fucking crackhead doing? Hey, Beth.
She's talking about her plastic surgery experience. I just played a Real Shive commercial for those.
Yep, I heard that.
And let's see, what else was there?
Hey, Chris.
Talking about this extensive conversation she had with her plastic surgeon.
Yeah, I heard her talking about that she had her implants put in over her muscles.
Yep.
And yeah, that's the way they used to do it, like when they first, I don't know, years ago. And then they're like, oh, well, it looks more natural if you put them under the muscle. And my friend that had reconstructive surgery after her breast cancer, and it does look more natural under the muscle.
Under the muscle, right? That's
Yeah.
what I would think. Yeah. I mean, not that I know.
I mean, I don't know if it's more painful or if the recovery time's longer. I have no idea. It possibly could be.
And then I was asking about, a
Kay.
sincere question. What was a BBL? Is it like that bubble butt you see on people all over the place right now? And I'm just letting everybody know I'm not a fan of that.
That's what Kim Kardashian had done.
Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't know that was a BBL, but that's
pretty much it takes a small ass and turns it into a big ass.
I mean, big.
I don't know why anybody'd want a bigger ass. I mean, everybody I know wants a smaller ass.
Protruding ass is what I like to call it.
Yeah. I mean, it gives you from a tiny little butt to a whole lot of ass.
For me to have my life that I thought that I felt was a beautiful life, and I was loved with that body.
That's pretty good.
Very much loved.
What are you having?
Nobody ever minded my body.
Got a.
And that's what I look at it and I'm like,
thing of fruit juice over at the grocery. It's
you really was
cherry, pineapple,
I knew I was.
coconut, and some other kind of fruit in there, and it's a decent mixture.
Most that I had ever weighed.
Cherry, pineapple, coconut.
I see a doctor every month.
Yeah.
And
it's a tropical fruit.
He was like 247, and I'm like,
or party fruit or something, and it's zero sugar from Minute Maid.
What now?
It's really fucking good.
247.
I do want to skip through some of it, but she talks about cancer.
I had never been in the 240s. I had never been in the 230s.
Bullshit.
The most that I had ever been was like 229.
If you were 247, bitch, you were over the 230s. God, where the fuck did you learn how to count?
I was like, are you sure? I mean,
and I have a feeling you were somewhere in the 310s, 315s.
Okay. Bet we're going to do something about that. We're going to do something about that. Right? And then when I went to my doctor, when I went to that doctor that had no idea that I was going to have this other surgery,
Good night,
and I went in there and I had a drain. My drain was still in place.
I don't know how long with all this same regurgitating the same old stuff.
You could tell that I was still recovering, right? And he was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I said, "I had this done." He was like, "Why didn't you ever tell me that you? Why didn't you ever tell me that you like wanted to lose weight?"
More lies. She's telling more stories. She's telling a lot of stories.
I don't know.
So she's running in circles.
I don't know. I guess it's because I come to you like about
I'm gonna
so
skip.
many.
I'm gonna see if I can find it.
More
Cancer
serious issues.
Conversation.
Oh, she's saying she has cancer now?
It's its own
No.
medication. Well, the thing is that he gave me
She
the
says
second.
something
It's a like,
not nice
you know,
about cancer people.
and I'm like, other medication is the thing she's taking plus the thing that I'm adding, and stomach, right? Like, okay, you can, and I was just so what can I do? You can walk. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
You go for your heart.
Walk.
If you want.
Old Janine, pushing your belly button to your spine, and you hold that for 10 times for 30 seconds, and you think it's easy, and the first few times you're going to think you're doing it right. If it's not burning, if you do not, you have to do it to fatigue.
I'm skipping.
It's mental, it's uncomfortable.
People want to lose weight, but they don't want to do any kind of workout at all, any kind of exercise at all whatsoever. If you can't, that's one thing. But everybody wants to take Ozempic and lose weight, or get plastic surgery and lose weight.
Yeah, if you're in a situation like me where you can't fucking breathe to walk from 100 fucking feet, or you can't mow a fucking lawn, then yeah, you can't exercise.
Yeah, so you got to intervene in a different way so you can get to that point
Yeah.
where you can start walking and do an exercise. But everybody just wants quick and easy. I don't know about easy, but quick.
Well, that's the American way. I want now.
Really, like, ouch, like, I can't take it anymore.
Hey,
Step
D.
forward here.
Otherwise, and even now, solves the haters. They don't. And it's like, you do know that you increase my wattage, right? You do know that, right?
Jillian, welcome back.
It increases my wattage that I have conceived, bred, and raised amongst darkness. Because they are not kind to you. They were not kind to people in the 1980s. In the 1980s, if you were chubby, I had to go get my pants in the boys section husky.
Oh, bullshit.
They didn't even have huskies.
Motherfucker, you were shopping at Lane Goddamn
wasn't
Bryant.
even
Don't
that
tell
bad.
me you were shopping in the boys department at Kohl's.
When I was a kid. And they weren't kind to you.
Where's my little dude? There he is.
Right? If you were chubby and you were dark. Can you do that?
I love that fucking kid.
You're so dark. Well, sometimes when I'm not in the library, keep coloring your apple there. Anyway, sometimes when I'm not in the library all day long during the summer, coloring your apple, I'm in the pool all day long.
Well, now that you got
Jeez.
built-in flotation
I learned
devices,
to
you
swim at a
can
really
swim.
young age. I shouldn't have been I should not have been in the 10 feet. I had no business there. But it's okay because the reason that I learned how to swim was because as I was drowning, because I was.
Okay.
And
There we go,
Cole was
another
really no. I saw that no lifeguard, no one's gonna save me.
Here goes another story.
No, and I wasn't gonna make all kind of noise either because I was too afraid of getting my ass whooped.
Oh, because you're drowning.
Here
You make
comes
no fucking
eyes.
sense.
She always goes. At this point, we know when she's lying.
No, ma'am.
This
And
bitch
even
makes
if-
no fucking sense.
We can read her from 8 miles away.
Who's your?
Well, I'm not gonna let you know I'm drowning. I'm not gonna make no noise. I'm gonna learn
Yeah.
how to swim and save myself.
That's right.
What?
Have you ever seen somebody drowning for the first time ever, not knowing to swim, and they start to panic? Do you think they're going, oh, I don't want nobody to know that I'm drowning. I don't want to get in trouble.
They're gonna see I'm drowning, then they're gonna pull me out, and then they're gonna kick my ass. Ah!
Yeah, I'm going to be yelling, fuck, help, get me the fuck out of here.
What a lying fucking hoe.
Oh,
In that moment that I was driving, I was like, this is like if you were in the library and you made a big old ruckus and you're not allowed to go anymore. So you need to STFU right now, and you need to learn how to swim in this second. And I did.
I bet you did.
I did. From that moment on.
I'm sure that's what she thought right when she was drowning.
Oh yeah, they've been doing that.
I don't
I
want to
just
get
have not been. Don't worry. They're gonna keep doing that.
Yeah,
They
they're
want-
gonna keep
They
pointing out
want
to
all
us.
y'all to know that they're laughing at you.
I am laughing
Would
at
you-
you.
The people that are there doing that are very much Carrie's mom vibes. Yes.
It's funny she says that because when she just
That's
said
what
they're
I've
gonna
seen
laugh
it.
at you,
I've
the first
seen
thing
the
that went through
yellow
my
and
head
then
was,
it goes off.
"They're
and
all
then the
gonna
yellow
laugh
goes
at
off,
you.
yellow
They're
goes
all
off.
gonna laugh at you from
That's
Carrie."
Carrie's mom's vibes. They're all gonna laugh at you, laugh at you, laugh at you, laugh at you,
Oh,
laugh
fuck
at you.
me.
It's you laughing. It's you, ma'am. Most of them are ma'ams. Yes, a low vibrational indeed. Low vibrational, low emotional intelligence, and
yeah, that's you.
low intelligence most likely.
Right.
That's you,
Yes.
all right.
That's true.
It is true.
Kelly White says, "Did you ever figure out what's going on with your car?" No.
Thank you for bringing that up. This is
No.
my cash
No,
app.
because
Please help.
Yeah, I don't have enough money to go see what the problem is with the car.
Right. Oh, fuck me.
I need $8,000 so I can figure out what's wrong with my car and then get it fixed. My mechanic is Earl Scheib. No.
when I thought that it was battery, it wasn't. But the thing is, what I found out from somebody that I know, I think it had to do with the heat, because a lot of these if you all know people that work at battery places, ask them.
Battery places?
Just ask them. Hey, have you seen a lot more people coming in because of their batteries? Yes.
I know
think it
cold
has to do
severely
with heat
affects batteries, but does heat
exceptionally
affect batteries?
Thank you, Diane. Yes.
I mean, if your car is in real bad shape, it's not the battery. Your radiator might have a little trouble.
Yeah, you definitely. I mean, her car's newer than mine.
And the battery on a cell phone is different than the battery in your car. This is going to heat up and it's going to shut down.
Olivia Zamora
Yeah.
says, "I'm sorry, what does being on the spectrum mean?" The spectrum is the autism spectrum.
Oh, of course it is.
I'm autistic.
Didn't you know I'm
There you
autistic?
go.
And I'm very proud of it.
Yeah, she did, Chili.
Although that day that happened to my car, you could see
What? That you were a mess? Yeah. That you were in a panic? Yeah.
what happens
That you were
when
driving? Yeah.
something like that is a threat to my stability.
And it's
Stability is
and it's not the asking for money itself that I got a problem with, but it's the false pretense of it. She really wants money for something else, but she's going to say it's because of this.
Don't tell anybody, but she does drugs.
Yeah. I'm going to keep that on the down low.
Yeah. Shh, don't tell anybody now.
It's true.
in the minds of people like me, stability is almost equates to autonomy.
Every time she's looking around like this,
She's
thinking about-
she invented swimming.
she's thinking about what to say. She's thinking,
In the minds of people like me, stability is almost equates to autonomy. And autonomy is basically independence, but independence at a max level, right? Not just I'm an American independent. No, just independent. You don't have to.
she invented swimming. I
depend
thought
on
she was going to say she
damn
invented
person
drowning,
but
actually,
yourself, right?
or that she was
And
an
you
expert
don't, and because of that,
swimming
and
trainer.
you ain't bothering nobody else, then you should have the autonomy, the independence to do what the hell you want to do if you are not affecting no one else's life. And to me, to be autonomous, to me, stability, self-sustenance, self-stability, the ability to self-improve, the ability to adapt, which I've had to train myself on.
Of course you have.
Look at her shifty eyes, man. You know, she's. Let me make this perfectly loud and clear. I believe she's full of shit. Thank you.
I've had to train myself to look people in the eyes. Because I just, but I have to train myself. That's one of the things that gives you away sometimes, that you're different, right? And then also I learned, it's a good thing. Look at you. You at the same time that I learned, I got really good at training myself to look at people's faces when I spoke to them and in their eyes.
Yes, Nicole, her autism.
And I did it.
It comes in when it's handy.
Like I do it sometimes when I look off the side because I see my own eyes. So at the same time that I had kind of mastered that, and I knew, okay, now it's part of me. I trained myself enough to where there's no more training involved. It now comes naturally, right?
Of course it does.
Because now it's a reflex, right?
Oh, I missed this.
And,
great comment right here.
That's at the same time that I learned
that's exactly
what my type of eyes do.
That's right. That's what everybody does that's drowning. They have a
Because
conversation
I didn't know
with
that
themselves.
I had those type of eyes. You know, the kind that stare like deep into your soul type of eyes. I didn't know that.
There's a lot of things you don't know.
It was only at that time that I knew that. I had to be aware.
I hear Cyrene. Are they looking for you? I bet they are.
It was somebody that told me.
That's her car.
And there weren't even a romantic interest or anything. I
don't know what that is, like an extra
just like a coworker or something. I think they said, I can't. They were like, Vanessa, I can't. It's difficult for me to concentrate when I speak to you. And I'm like, what do you mean?
Jessica, you funny.
And they were like, it's your eyes.
Is this the battery place? Can I buy Blaker fluid here too?
And then I did exactly that. And she was like, you see? There you go. And I'm like, I'm not doing anything though. And I don't even have colored eyes. And it's not that.
All right.
I guess it's
time
just
to
they're so
scroll
big.
forward.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what that's called, right? Fupa.
I'm looking for
The only
something.
thing on your body, that's the fupa. The fupa is not anything above that. The fupa is not what goes under your jeans. Where half of it's under your jeans. And then
We've had this conversation before.
That's just the top.
Yes.
Right?
Because most people don't understand
Do
that.
you not
fupa
remember
stands
what it
for
is?
Fat
I do,
upper
Okay.
area. And your tummy is not your fat upper. Pull it down, and that's it. We're gonna make we're just gonna sew you up right here on the bottom, right?
All right, let me scroll.
The sutures that you put in place, the proline sutures, all right, and then when they exhale, it's like boom, you take the drain out real quick. And most of the time, they're like, "Oh wow, that was it. Yeah, that was it. Most time it's me, and I can't trick myself. And I know what's gonna happen. I know exactly what's gonna happen here.
No, you don't.
And then kind of like I was like, it's been in there twice as long as the average, right? And I was like, is there gonna be any adhesions and so on? And it's like, and I had to finally tell myself, you stop that. You're also a biologist.
Well,
you know basic anatomy. You're not pulling this from the inside of the cavity of the abdomen where all the inner workings are.
Okay, I'm skipping.
You want to take pictures of me? Like that, the hater that I had the other day, I had sat down during my recovery and I was going to do a live video with y'all, and it was the first time that I had put on this certain the lavender lilac Juicy Couture sports jacket, right?
Oh, Couture.
And
she owns something Couture now.
because my faja was washing. So I didn't have my faja on, and it was the first time I wore, and I'm weird like that because I'm on the spectrum. I didn't know what it was gonna feel like, right? I didn't know what.
Every time she says, "Cause I'm on the spectrum," it's like she is exploiting. That just pisses me off.
Well,
what it was going to feel like.
She can't help it. She's on the spectrum.
Estoy bien.
It's an insult to people actually on the spectrum.
It is.
I didn't know what it was going to feel like because I had never worn that article of clothing. And something gave me a weird feeling on the inside. And also it started to pull on my bandages that were not covered because my faja was in the washer or dryer, right? And so I'm on the live video and I get up to fix it. And when you screen record,
I get it.
Right now you see this, but when you actually post it,
hey boss,
it's actually more than
boss.
It's more of what is out of the frame right now.
I wonder how people don't know that. They
just don't. And I've learned that because of other things that I picked up that were not in the frame when I was doing the video.
The people that care for people with autism, how they feel about her going on about I'm on the spectrum.
It got my private part down there.
People that are actually on the spectrum, do they know that they're on the spectrum and they're autistic? I mean, even if they're extremely high functioning, do they know that they're on the spectrum?
And if they do, you don't hear them going, "I'm on the spectrum." Well, I can't do that. I'm on the spectrum. Or
right?
It's not right. Something's not right
in that moment, right? And it was surgical tape all around there. So I had some hateful lady the other day, and you were just flashing. I was flashing myself.
The bomb. When did she do that? Video she do that again now? No.
You seen things like that?
We've all seen it, bomb. We don't.
And you were just flashing. You're just jealous. You're just jealous.
It's an image I can't get out of my head.
You think that I want my cookie out there like that? No. But you hateful minds. Well, you're jealous because go get mad at the haters and put it on there that made you jealous. Because I wasn't out there flashing nobody. It was literally, I got up real quick like lightning because I didn't like the way that it was tugging on my skin.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness.
You got up real quick like lightning, like you said on a fucking nail.
So we don't know the difference between your and your, and I already know it's a hateful comment. And who liked it?
You don't know the difference between your and your?
White lady. So you're a nurse and are you abusive to your white patients? I've never had any complaints.
Oh, no, you have.
Not one.
Are you abusive to your white patients? Somebody asked.
In fact.
Obviously, there's somebody in there that knows that she's racist.
Mm-hmm. They do. They do. The first question I get out of all of my white patients, where are you from? Where are you from?
Where are you from? That's the first thing I'd ask you to. Yeah, no, not.
Because to them, I do not sound like I'm from the Valley.
Oops. Come on.
And they're always so surprised to find out right here. I'm from right here my whole entire life.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, well, you don't sound like that. Like, you don't, I would never imagine that. So actually, no, I'm not. I've never had any complaints because I'm not. All right.
Okay, I want to skip forward.
No. Any other little smart remarks from White Hate? Huh? You know it's patient's choice, right? Right. So if you ever see me, you always have you can always say, I don't want her to be my nurse, and I'll be like, that's just fine. I will not take that assignment. In fact, you know what? I don't want that patient. The leader of which is Hispanic actually, and most of them were white proud boys.
White.
That were
Oh.
proud because they were white boys.
So what if somebody's proud because they're white? So what? Bam, are you proud?
You know, I honestly don't know. Because, you know me and race. I don't fucking care. I mean, there is no color. I mean,
But if somebody's proud, I mean, not to a very negative or damaging degree, but if you're proud of whatever you do or you are, whatever. I mean, I know we said that you're not supposed to be proud or boastful and all that shit, but if you're proud, so somebody's proud, so what? So what?
Mm-hmm.
Like she's not proud she had all this plastic surgery.
well, she's definitely proud that she's on the spectrum. I mean, she'll never let you fucking forget it.
This is true.
So he was actually, now he's doing time because they helped stand by and facilitate the siege on our capital.
Siege.
Remember, most of these Watt Power people are also
Watt
patriots,
power.
which I
Watt
find
power.
completely ironic. That the strongest of these white power people are also claiming to be patriots while they're there trying to overthrow the government and siege the Capitol walls and such.
Oh, is that what they were
Vanessa.
trying to do? They were trying to overthrow the government, huh?
Yeah, Vanessa, give me a couple of days. I'll get you hooked up with the KKK people. I got to look for a phone number for them, but I'll get it to you. You'll fit right in. You'll fit
So
right fucking in.
So the Viking-looking dude with all the fuzzy hair on him, he was trying to overtake the
QAnon guy.
the QAnon guy, yeah.
Yeah, I think he ended up with 5 years. He was like one of the first to actually go through court and be sentenced.
Yeah, and he was the one being escorted around by security.
Yeah.
There's video of that. It's not that he ran in there, pushed everybody. No. Security's like, come on, here, I'll open the door. Here, go ahead, go take a look. And they let him walk in, and look around, walk out, and they're escorting him. It's like, why does this all bullshit? Why is that allowing it? Why do they allow that to happen? Well, we know why. But.
Yeah. Yes. And so it baffled me. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I know a woman did not come over here and say, I'm a proud white woman.
Oh, God.
So now the profile is trying to argue with me and thinking that it has a point, right? So you're going to make lofty statements when you're one of those people. You're going to say things like, somebody with the right level of charisma might probably be able to do that.
Skip
right?
forward.
I don't care what you're saying. What do you mean I'm here rambling? It's you haters saying it. Rambling, blah, blah, blah. She doesn't make sense. Every version of that. Mm. So I guess that's hello, Jill Gully from Florida. How are you?
Are you falling in love with Joey now from Florida?
Thank you, Amanda Garcia. I love y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go.
There's still 25 minutes left of you. What do you mean you're gonna let us go?
You know.
Actually, about an hour.
Do some things.
Oh.
But we're not gonna. I'm gonna skip all this.
You cannot tear your face away from the screen. Your eyeballs will be there until the video's over. Where they work, they got shit going on in their lives, and they got good stuff going on in McDonald's right here. I'm gonna go one right now before. Go with me.
So now you're eating McDonald's now? You're off your Subway diet?
Yeah, what happened to her fast?
That bitch hasn't fasted a day in her fucking life, please.
Thank you, Ultimate Conception. Ultimate Conception. Ultimate Deception.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Just so y'all know, this is how baby Jesus was born. It was the ultimate conception, not deception.
So literally, just going to the beach and rolling up my scrubs and just putting my feet in the sand in the water. We don't know what was wrong with my car. However, we had spoken about it right now.
Bitch, we're still trying to figure out what the fuck's wrong with you.
And they said,
besides crack,
I was telling people how in
and
speaking
diabetes
to other people, it has to do with the heat.
Heat my ass.
There's a correlation there.
Of course there is.
There's a correlation. There's something.
Coffee, 10 creams.
And
she's down to one Splenda bomb.
Are not always, hand in hand, but
Hey, Colette, welcome.
as a real coincidence, right? That a lot of people that work in places where people get their battery checked out, many have said, "Hey,
Hi, welcome to McDonald's.
Been happening a lot.
Using your mobile app today?
Hi, no, I will not. How are you? How are you today, ma'am?
Hello, I'm
Look at her. She's gonna get all nice now.
looking at you.
I would just like a large coffee.
Cream and sugar?
Yes, inside the coffee, I would like 10 creams and 2 Splendas.
Oh, it
The
is
yellow-
2 Splendas
the-
when she
the
orders a
yellow one.
large. But it's
10
one
cream.
Splenda when she does 2.
Okay.
Or, I mean, a small. You had it, Bomb.
Would you like some coffee with your creamer?
Seriously.
10 creams. Holy crap.
And
Anything else, miss?
yes, I would also like a large cup of ice.
Large cup of
I-
ice? Okay.
And
Why
that's
don't you
it.
just get their French vanilla iced
Alright,
coffee?
nice
I mean,
vanilla.
come on.
Hey, the McDonald's has a jalapeno bacon quarter pounder now, which actually looked real good. I haven't tried it.
You don't want to.
I probably do, but
Their hamburgers are not
Thank
food.
you.
Their chicken nuggets are
Thank
not
you.
food.
She was so surprised. It's like if no one's asked her how she was all day long. Like she was like,
maybe she didn't give a shit. She's busy. Move along. There's probably 20 people behind you.
I really wish
you hear that?
the person that took her
like
order
she didn't
when she goes,
know
well, how
how
are
to
you today, ma'am?
react.
I really would have wished the person said, I'm a
I
guy.
don't tell anybody that.
I'm not a ma'am.
Anyway.
It's sir to you.
Man, don't misgender me, okay?
Seriously.
I have done that. One time I was on my way and I knew that I had time because the patient wasn't home yet, and I saw that it said beach that way, and I was like, what?
What? I
had
can go to
never
the
seen that
beach?
sign.
Yeah, you can
And
go
I
to
was
the
like,
ocean
what am I
too.
supposed to do?
Maybe
And then
baby
ground
shark will
herself.
chicken nibble.
That's the reason I want to go.
She never seen a sign that said beach that way?
I just want to ground myself, and that's the best place to do it at. And I haven't done that in a long time. But that's the best place to do it. That's the best substrate to do it in. That's the best water to do it in.
I'm right there with you, Kay. I had
I like
McDonald's
the
for
cream
the first time
because,
3 weeks ago. Actually had food
otherwise
from
coffee
them
tastes like poison to
aside
me.
from their breakfast. Their breakfast is actual food.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I
Oh,
ordered
love your
chicken
makeup.
nuggets,
Nice.
and I told Manny, and he's like, "Oh, they're good, right?" I'm like, "The only thing good about them was the breading, the coating. The meat had no flavor. I wasn't even
Me
sure what I was
too.
fucking
Thank you.
eating."
Come on, they're a little bit good. Come on.
No, there was no the meat had no taste.
What beach is closest to me? One right here. That's why I mentioned it. Hi, how are you? Thank you. Can I have a straw, please? Thank you. Have a nice evening. Thank you. South Padre Island, not the one in Corpus Christi. The South Padre Island. Most
I
South-
agree, Kay.
South Padre
They're
Island.
nasty.
Literally, I'm right here.
Are you right here? Are
Literally.
you right here?
I want to go so bad.
Where is this? Where is this?
Belinda says my hubby puts 8 Splendas in his coffee. Yes, I want to ask for that, but I'm like, I'm trying to cut back. Y'all, I love, you know what, a coffee I love that I drink at home. I just love it. I just love it.
What? Please
Nescafe.
enlighten us.
I love that shit. It's delicious.
Nescafe.
It tastes nutty and
You're nutty.
I love it.
I was gonna say that.
Look how, Christ, that is blonder than my fucking hair. Is there any coffee in that?
Why do you just order iced coffee?
Seriously.
Excuse me.
She's not very
That
fucking
was
bright.
grand. Delicious.
About as bright as a burned out fucking light bulb.
Mm. Hi there, Miss Cheryl Richardson. How are you? Michelle says you can change a whole person's world by those little interactions you do. So meaningful and impactful.
Oh, of course you can.
You know, it is. It really is. And I do that a lot. I do that all the time.
Of course you do.
I don't like people going unnoticed.
Margie, if you're still here, you're good now. I got the rest of it. So,
Especially when I know that they're working in a position, you know, where people already have other things in their mind. I'm hungry. I got to go back to work. I'm on my way to work. Or something happened. I don't know what. I came over here to get something to eat, to get something off my mind. The last thing I'm going to think about is the human behind the counter and their thoughts and feelings and their emotions and stuff like that. I want to go to the beach.
okay.
And our beach doesn't, I mean, it's not the Bahamas. It's not the Maldives, but it's a beach. And it doesn't look like the Galveston beach.
Did she say Maldives?
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
You know what she's talking about?
No.
Mm-mm.
Maldives. Oh,
Like I said,
What?
it may not be in the beautiful beaches of California. You know, it's not Greece. But it's a beach.
235.
It's a beach. It's a beach. Thank you, Miss Diane. Kate Mullendorf says, you're mean. You're a mean person. You know that? I'm just telling you that right now. And, she says, do you
Right.
honestly think someone is going
I'm going to skip forward.
to tell you how they truly feel? That's why things like this are humbling to most people. Because most people, if they were any kind of mean, nasty person, it's rare that they're not humbled.
Oh, and you're saying that you're
by facing the
humble?
morbidity. Right? But you're a different kind, aren't you, Miss Mullendorf, right?
Hmm.
I'm not going to get the truth out of them. Do you know how I know that? It's because I'm a person that's autistic. And so when I entered the workforce at 19
You got the
years
fucking
old,
truth out of me,
I was
didn't you?
individuals that quickly had to learn.
I gave
Somebody
you some
asks
fucking
you
truth.
How your day is doing. You don't tell
Yeah,
them.
yeah, you did.
Invite me again, I'll give you some more.
Thank you. That was yours. You don't do what I would do and say, well, actually, I was this and this and this. That girl, they don't want to hear that shit. They're just giving you a kind gesture and asking you. It's a rhetorical question, Miss Kate.
Okay, I'm skipping.
If you were never unkind before and suddenly you are, you really should think that kind of attitude because it affects your ability to recover. Believe it or not. Unkind people do not have the best outcomes because they're
I don't
negative.
know. I think I have a pretty
it
fucking
matters.
amazing outcome. An outlook.
And we don't. Especially
Skipping.
came over here like that. Everybody's always come over here and trying to, have that energy. And it's like always a crash and fail. 500,000
Oh, sweet Jesus,
come over
Madre.
here and question what I say. And guess what? 500,000 times I will reiterate it
I have no idea.
because it matters. It
When
matters
was
when
that?
in the year 2023, white people think that it's still not about, like, it don't look bad at all, right?
I think I have it
Not even a little bit,
marked.
does it? It don't look bad at all. For first of all, white people having, being in the business of brown people, right?
There we go.
And worst of all,
Stay out of my head.
to try to put them down.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Your
Does she not
ancestors are
know
addicted
that
to
her skin is whiter than the skin on my ass? And the skin
Right?
of my
I
ass
don't
does
know
not
who
see
the
any
hell
fucking
generational
sun, so we
curses.
know what
That's
color
why
my ass is.
I always applaud my white supporters, my white followers that have broken their generational and their ancestors. Everybody coming over here trying to say
Shut
what their
the-
credentials used to be. None of that shit's gonna work. Not a lick. Mhm.
Just like your bullshit doesn't work on us. Same thing. You get it?
Not a lick.
Oh, that some of us see that, and if no one else saw that, I'm saying what I see.
Sure.
Because no one asked you, right? And so your need to subtly say that, very lovingly so, it really has undertones of trying to say that I don't love all colors.
You don't.
What I don't love is hate.
Oh God.
No, you
Right
told us
before
you
that, you
love
said,
hate.
What's the issue? It's how people act. Excuse me?
Why, did you fart?
Squeeze me?
Excuse me?
Did you fart?
What's the issue with hate? That is what you're saying. Let's be clear about that, right?
Oy vey.
You are literally saying, what's the issue with hate? No big deal. That's just how people act. Right? That's what you want us to believe, right? It shouldn't be a big issue because that's how people act. And if they're gonna do hateful things, especially not just think them, if they think them in their mind and they don't ever let they don't affect another human being by it, that's different, right? That when you are actively showing hate with the choices that you make, whatever actions you make, and it's literally you're trying to affect other people with your hate, you don't see nothing wrong with that, sir. This ain't the page for you. You are a low vibrational thinker that's pretending to be a high vibrational person.
Oh, you just
That's
described
rare.
yourself.
You are an example.
Very good.
Of that. You're a low vibrational thinker.
Madre, then
And
I would
don't know
have
why
to
that
say
is.
it
It may be
was
because
around
there's something cognitively
March-ish.
going on there with you, again, or cognitive dissonance, or
I'm gonna take a quick look.
there's a difference. Cognitive is like there's a developmental delay, is what something like that. And then cognitive dissonance is just you feel
Manny's looking it up.
like somebody who has a developmental delay. You're gonna feel you are gonna believe in those beliefs. No matter how smart you are, you're gonna believe those beliefs because that's how you were, taught to believe, right? Shown to believe, right? Role models, whatever, right? And or you're low vibrational because you have low emotional intellect. I don't know what it is. All I know is that you're a low vibrational person who, at least you tried to pretend like you were a high vibrating human, and you're not. You're not. And Janie Belcher Frazier, the one that said, my ex-boyfriend was brown skinned and he had a chip on your shoulder just like you. And that's the lady that I said, well, we don't know if he left your ass. We don't know if he left your white ass. Right. And so she
the
says,
chip on her
you are
shoulder won't
embarrassing
shut the
yourself
fuck up.
with an exclamation
it
point
just goes on and on and on and on and
which
on.
we all know, at least on my page, that is a classic version of LOL. Right. And so what does that translate to? A mean person. I need to let you know that you're making a fool of yourself.
Yep.
That you're embarrassing yourself.
You
They're
are.
laughing at you. Right?
They're all
And
going
what
to
about
laugh
it?
at you. They're all going
It's
to
coming
laugh
from
at you.
first of all.
Hey, Bam, was it this year or last
And
year?
if a million
last
Janie
year.
Belshire Frasers came over here and that they were all laughing at me, guess what? I wouldn't give not one little damn, not even one little F, nothing. Nothing at all. Not even an iota of any of the above.
An iota.
Not a smidge. Nothing.
Not a
It'd be
smidge.
the same. Unmoved.
Where's this heifer from? An
Yeah.
iota, a smidge.
And who was that?
Y'all don't talk down there like that down
After
there.
what you said about me, let's go live. I'm very willing.
Yeah, bring her live. Maybe she'll tell you still got crooked tits.
Excuse me?
You heard me?
Why did you decline it?
I did.
I thought you was very willing.
Ask me again.
What happened? What happened? Let's try it again, right?
Right?
Let's see. Here we go. Add me to your live. Second time. Wait. We're waiting. What's going on? You're being added. You declined the first time. What's going on? Don't come over here with your white lady or your white man balls.
Here we go.
I'm being an unkind person.
White lady
Don't
or
do
your
that.
white man ball.
Don't do it like this lady right here that was like, bring me live, whatever, and then you don't. Right? Your ovaries deflated. Right?
Vanessa,
Don't do
bring
that.
me live.
Don't do that.
Bring me live.
Same thing
girl.
happens with the
Bring me
white
live.
men that come over here with their hate.
I'll come.
Don't come over here with your white balls and your white ovaries. Just like that other one that came over here saying, well, my brown skinned boyfriend, we don't know if he left your ass. We don't know you're over here talking shit about him. We don't know nothing. We don't know the truth. Where did he left you? Right? But they come over here. That's why I appreciate the white folks that do not come over here with their hateful, big old ovaries and big old balls. And then when the time comes, the peas, they're like tiny little pea size. The ovaries and the balls. I did add you. Don't be lying. I did add you. And here, I'm asking, and in fact, let me screen record it. Liar. Screen record. Start. 3, 2, 1. And here we go. It's screen recording everything. It's out in you.
Sure it is.
Right now.
Hey, you.
Oh, no, we need to see your face.
Okay, what do I need to do to do that?
I don't know.
Okay, can you see me at the bottom?
Nope, only the profile picture.
Okay. Maybe overview?
Maybe what?
Overview. Do I go back to overview?
You have to enable your camera in some way.
Okay. I'm not sure. But listen, I'm not a mean person.
No,
Look,
I'm not gonna be mean to you right now.
Stop.
No.
I want you
Excuse
to
me?
see, let's not talk about
Ma'am, you came on my live video.
You know what? Because
And what? Did you just call me out or what?
She's not going to let anybody talk. It's because it's all about her.
Scrolling through face. Okay.
And you also, when you found me, you decided to come over here and show your hateful ass.
Why? What way was I hateful?
You're hateful whenever you say things like that.
Sure.
You're hateful when you have a problem or you want to be facetious or literally you put a laughing emoji saying you really think people are going to tell you. No one in the world thinks
because
that somebody's after nobody who is a kind person
correctly.
That is one of those people that says, how are you doing today? Believes that when you ask that question, people are going to tell you exactly what's on their mind. No, because social etiquette dictates that you just be happy that they ask you.
Bitch,
You don't
know what social etiquette
unload
is.
all your sorrows on them.
Oh,
It's nice
fuck
that they
me.
care to ask.
You're clueless.
So it's mean
You a
to have
clueless
a
hoe.
problem with that and to laugh about that. Right?
Right?
Okay?
Okay.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, and here's Melissa Leal. Same lady. All the time. Let me pin her comment.
You go ahead and pin
And,
that comment. You show her who boss is. You show her who's
that's
the
the
boss.
one that's pinned.
You show her now. Go on,
Mhm.
girl.
You know, I'm not gonna let hate. I'm not gonna let
I'm gonna
hate
go
talk.
on and hate now.
I
Oh,
don't care how sweet
no,
it
ma'am,
sounds.
no,
I
sir.
don't care. All I know is, yeah, you were scrolling. You came here. You made that comment. It didn't make any sense, and it doesn't make sense because it was hate, and hate never makes sense. Love makes sense.
Okay.
Kindness makes sense.
No, you
Corruption,
want to hear some
those things
hate?
will
I
never
got
make
some
sense.
hate
That's
for
why
you.
you're always like, why would someone do that? Well, you're not supposed to.
Bam.
That's why it is, dumbfounding. That's
Oh,
why you're puzzled.
I don't care.
That's
Don't
why
apologize,
you're
Jillian.
mad. That's why you're outraged, because hate never makes sense. I don't care what package it comes in.
Neither do the lies that come out your mouth.
Anyway, and who's these
Maybe
four
you need to go
people?
wash that
Whoever
ass, because
likes
that
Melissa
smells something a
Leal's
little
comment,
fishy
real quick, block. All of you. Okay? That's why I pinned her comment. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a fly trap. Yes.
Like your mouth.
Yeah. You know how flies will always go land on shit.
Like your mouth.
You know that? Right? Okay. It's putting this little person right there and doing its job. Right? Right?
Right.
Thank you, Michelle. Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Kate Mullendorf says, my gosh, I couldn't even talk. No, ma'am. You are not going to get a chance to dig your heels in.
Yeah, you didn't give me a chance, but guess what? I still said what needed to be said. You're not going to get a chance to try to talk away the fact that, because you were getting there. You were getting there. I was just scrolling Facebook and I came across you, and you were somehow going to get to a point where you were going to try to convince us that what you said was not as hateful as it was.
Didn't give her a chance.
I'm not going to give you the chance to do that shit.
Then why invite her?
Because you learned from your mistake. I brought you live
so that you could see that you was not going to intimidate me.
And you said
ma'am,
that
a white woman will never.
Nobody can outwit you. Bitch. Please.
No.
I'm still looking for this dang video. I know I have it.
I took your ass to church that day.
And Kells says, hurry up. And
okay, I'll take it again.
You just did, Nick. What? I don't get it.
I'll pick you up and slap that fat ass.
Nick unliked that comment quickly. Oh, I was like, Kells, what's going on here? Yeah. Not a lot of people are gonna like. I saw real quick where, yeah, you see Nick. I'm telling you, it's either something cognitive, like a developmental delay, cognitive dissonance, like you was taught that how you're acting and how you are accepting certain things. Hate's okay. I mean, it's just how they act. Come and listen to a story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And one day he was shooting on some food, and then up from the ground came a bubbling crude. Well, that is Texas gold, right? We don't know what's going on there, right? But something's going on there, right? Because of how he's acting. And he did realize to go and unlike Melissa's comment, though, right? Because you don't want to be known as one of those flies that goes and lands on shit, right? I think we're done, right?
But look at all the people that landed on your page. Flies on shit.
Thank you, Miss Janet. Gracias. Gracias, gracias. Muchas gracias. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. Thank you. And
What's
Linda
digging out your
Sabern Wessex
handbag
says,
there?
then Jed became a millionaire and had a great life. It was a TV show. It wasn't
But
like a
he
man
still had a great life.
thing.
He still had a great
Like,
life.
don't come over here trying to make Jed from the Beverly Hillbillies be like Man of La Mancha going through, this big old epic hero's journey. No. Listen to the story. It was by
I mean, at least
accident.
Jed, being a hillbilly,
Come
kept
and
that
listen
house
to a
clean.
story about a man named
found the
Jed, a
video.
poor mountaineer, barely kept his family fed. Then one day he was shooting at some food.
Ain't nothing wrong with
And
hunting.
up from the ground came a bubbling crude. It was by accident, not by ingenuity.
Okay, I got it. 224.
Oh my God! Please
So
shut this
anyways,
bitch up.
Let's see.
I feel like Popeye right now. I've had all I can stand because I can't stand
I love
no
y'all.
more.
Thank you so much. And
Why don't we kill this and then show the video where you went live with Vanessa?
Oh, okay. Well, we can do that. Madre,
Yeah, we can
I
do
think
that.
Madre'd like to see it again. What month was it?
This was, it says 8 months ago.
So that'd be December.
December-ish, yeah. I get the exact date. And let me see. Oh, November 5th.
November 5th.
Yep. So cancel this one. All right.
So if that was November 5th, and Madre, you said she went and talked about new tits in October, somebody lying there. Lie beat. Well, maybe she was thinking about getting her tits fixed before my comment. But I think my comment just pushed her over the edge. Just
possible.
Pushed.
Okay, here's the video. I've got it up. I got it there. If you haven't seen this is where Bam and I were doing a show.
We were.
We're streaming Vanessa as usual.
We were.
But Bam didn't tell me that he was watching Vanessa's show on her page. He was on her page.
And I was commenting.
And then finally you pissed her off.
Oh my God. Did she get so fucking pressed?
And she said, and she sent the invite.
She did.
And we couldn't believe it. So let's watch that right now. The entire video is our video from that night is like 3 hours long, but we're not going to show the whole 3 hours. You got to scroll to like 2.5, 224 is where I'm going to scroll to. And I'll just start it right here. Oops, where's the sound?
Show hate towards me. Even though we probably all know what they do in the shower. That's why they have my mannerisms down pat.
Wishful thinking, baby. Wishful thinking. Yeah, she was talking about how we think about her when we're in the shower. Let me go back just a little bit more, a few minutes. You can see where her mindset is at.
Yeah.
That's one bad thing about a live.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, at this point,
Of course, I watch. I stream you, and you know this. You know I watch. What you got to play dumb for?
That started this thing that Manny does is what this other man used to do. And I used to wonder about that man's wife and what kind of wife he had. Because who's going to put up with that, right? Who's going to be okay with their person? But that person was an uncontrolled person that no matter how sweet his wife is, and she is sweet.
I'm going to put us down here. He's talking about
But
Frank.
I think that's rare.
He's talking about Frank Marr and his wife, Carla.
I have a feeling if I had to guess that hater with the mic, that his wife isn't sweet. I have a feeling that she's just something makes me strongly sense that she is just as hateful as him. Who's gonna put up with that? He's selling Avon.
Nothing
And
wrong
you
with
know
that.
what?
And
I mean, come on. But he's selling Avon.
so
He's not a sweet guy. He doesn't have a charming personality. He's not very smart.
I take offense to that.
He's not well spoken.
I take offense
She
to that. Too.
sounds like she's met you.
Doesn't
I
have
know,
nice
right?
Skin.
I thought I had dreamy eyes. Damn
And
it! Somebody lied to me.
you know,
I thought I
he
had
probably
dreamy
doesn't
eyes.
even have the dad bod that a lot of us have come to love. And obviously, he's not in shape.
Interesting. Interesting.
There's nothing endearing about him. There's nothing sweet about him. And the only kind of person that can be attracted to that,
I'm all ears.
he sells Avon and he has a printing business, and the majority of the time he spends hating on a woman who would never collaborate with him.
I wouldn't want you to
Who can,
collaborate with me.
I despise him because he's evil.
I wouldn't collaborate with you because you're so full of shit. You can't even
Right?
come up with the truth and tell the truth about all your crap.
Imagine.
I'm
He's
hoping one day
wonderful.
you will come clean.
As you can, she's probably getting all mad at me right now, but she's never going to show her face ever. And he's never going to show her face because I bet you anything that I'm right.
Where's my eyes?
She's gonna.
She's watching
My
you.
guess is that because everything about the hater with the mic is mediocre. Everything
42. I think about 3
is
more minutes.
mediocre.
before
His
she
taste in
invites Bam.
clothes, his,
What
facial
else? Come on, you know
features,
so much. What else?
his intellect. It's nothing interesting, less than mediocre.
Night. Well, now, yeah.
What are you going to have? You're going to have mediocre.
So she acts, she speaks like she knows me personally.
She does that with everything.
Shit. I don't know what else to tell you. Did she just? Yeah, I did. Look at what her husband's doing to me. Look at what her
This is
husband's
my
doing to me.
mouth.
She knows he does this every time.
I have no fucking idea.
She know what kind of good person can
Yeah,
be
she's
po-
a
what kind
LVN.
of good person, and I don't feel bad because what kind of good person can she possibly be,
Okay, let me go.
knowing
Here we go. He's
that
almost
the
there.
person that she loves and sleeps next to?
Here we
she
go.
Just blocked me.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Join on live video. Okay. Yeah.
You gonna join her?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo,
Bam.
what's up, Vanessa?
You need to come on live.
I'm watching you. I'm being entertained. You're my popcorn entertainment.
up, Vanessa? What are you doing here?
I'm watching you. I'm being entertained. You're my popcorn entertainment.
I've asked you several times not to contact me.
Oh, I'm not
I
contacting
got
you. I'm commenting.
you. No, you know you're contacting me.
I'm
It's
commenting on your
It's contact.
whatever show you got
It's
going on.
It's contact. It's not a show. In my life,
Oh,
it's contact.
Okay.
It's
But you
contact.
contacted me, so here I am talking
No,
to you.
no, I did not contact you.
No, you did. You just asked me to join
I
this
did not.
live.
I did not. You were already here. You wouldn't leave.
But you asked me to join you live, so here I
No,
am.
I asked you so that you can formally so you
Fuck
can
me in
everything
the
that
ass.
that I am. So yeah, I got you where I want you.
Oh, you got me where you want me.
Yep.
Okay, so as long as I'm here and talking to you
No,
live.
no. I told you no more contact from you. Like at this
Well, I just
point,
want- I just
you
wanna
should be
tell
like, you know what? You know what, Vanessa? You're right. Because after this point, if you say anything, I'm literally telling you, stop contacting me.
Okay, but I want to.
No. You were
I want
asked
to.
to come on
I want to
live.
educate
You were
you on
asked to
something.
come on live. No, you were. I don't need to. You don't need to educate me.
Oh no, there is.
No,
I do got to
I know,
educate you on
I know, I
something
know.
because you're ignorant on a
I
lot
don't
of things.
need to learn any lessons. Look at you, sir.
I do. I look at myself every day.
Ma'am, look at you, sir, ma'am. Look at you, sir, ma'am. Come on.
Okay, I'm a sir. Thank you very much.
Stop. No, you're a ma'am when you want to be. Stop.
Well, the other night I was when I dressed up like you.
Stop contacting me. You could never dress up like me.
Oh, I know I did. I did a pretty good
You
job.
could never dress up like me. You couldn't even make a semblance of looking like me.
No,
Not
I think I
even
did a pretty good job.
No, you did not do. No, there's no way.
You're gonna have to watch the show to
don't got
find
this
out.
ass. You don't got this curve. You don't
Girl,
got this
you are
face.
triggered as
You
all
don't got
hell, aren't
this
you?
teeth. You don't got
Oh,
this
I got
eyes.
your
You
skin
don't got
tonight.
this mind. You don't got any of it.
Oh,
None of it.
I got it all.
So
Honey,
one
I
more
have it
time.
all going on.
Got you, sir. Look at you.
And look at you.
You cannot even put your face dead on. Put the camera in front of your face dead on. You can't. Look at them.
What now? Now
Look,
what?
look, no,
What do you got?
like, you know, like put it at the right angle.
What do you got now?
Like not like you're lying down. Like
I'm
no,
not
put it like
right up.
look, you
Hell,
can
she
put it up
talking
really
about?
high or really low. No, put it straight dead at your face.
It's on my phone. So what else do you want?
Oh, look, you can't do it. Look, you keep moving. Look at you.
Oh, sweet Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. So I want to
No,
tell you
look
that I
at-
don't hate
look,
you
no, look, you're
because I
getting
have to know
triggered.
something in order to hate
No,
you.
look at that. Why are you
Oh,
doing it
fuck me
again?
in the ass.
There you go. Is that better,
And
darling?
keep it like that. Keep it like that.
Okay, darling. Now that we have that worked out. So I
no,
don't hate
that's
you.
it. That's it. I don't
I don't
care
hate
if you hate me or not. You promote hate
I
and you
actually
monger.
like you.
You promote
And we have
hate
the same
and you
taste
monger.
in music. We could
That's
probably
why
be
you.
friends.
That's why you're judging me as what kind of a mother
Oh,
I
I
am.
don't judge you. I comment.
Yes, you
you
do.
know,
Yes,
the
you
lies
do.
that come out of your mouth
Yes,
are
you
just
do.
unbelievable.
You have no idea what I say is a lie.
Oh no, I
Because
listen
you
to a
have
lot.
no way. You have
if
no
it doesn't
way.
make
debunk
sense,
it.
it's a lie.
You have no way to debunk it. None.
Oh, no.
If you want
Okay,
to say
so
it's a
where,
lie.
you want to see the proof of you smoking crack? We have it. You want to see the proof of you
What are
snorting
you
coke?
talking about?
We have it.
What are you talking about? And
You
what
know
you
exactly what
think
we're talking about. You and your
you really
crooked ass
think-
tits smoking out of a crack pipe. Naked.
crooked tits?
Yeah,
You
crooked
do know
tits.
that you do know that every woman has a one that's smaller than the other, right?
Oh my gosh, she's
Yeah, but
engaged in a
they're like
conversation about cricket
like-
tips.
No,
Football
they are
crooked?
not like that. They are not like that. I can literally wear a top that shows that mine are not like that.
Okay, so well, you're probably right because you've seen more tits than I have. Okay. Oh, she's got nothing. She got nothing.
That's a fact. He said it right. That's a
Look
fact.
at you, so bothered. You're like a girl. You're like a catty woman. Look, you are.
Oh yes, I'm bothered. That's why I'm laughing. Girl, you are nothing but pure amusement.
No,
You are seriously popular.
no, I'm not. I'm
You're
interesting as
crackhead
hell.
TV. You are crackhead TV, Miss Thing.
Oh, look at you. Is that a little drink?
Oh yeah, it is. It's a little
It
toddy.
is a little drink. It is a little drink, right?
It is
I
a
can
little
see you
cocktail.
Can you imagine after this they become friends?
It shows all over your face.
Oh really? How do you think I look, darling?
You look like you're over 50.
Hmm.
I don't see that.
Well, I am over 50, but
Yeah,
you know,
that's for sure. I would be nice too.
mhm.
Look,
I'm nice to you
I'm
too.
telling you, don't contact. No, you're not.
Oh yeah,
Don't contact me anymore.
I'm just brutally
Don't.
truthful. Brutally truthful.
Don't contact me anymore.
Well, then don't send him a link to come on live with you.
Okay,
anymore.
well, you know, I'm gonna sit and watch
No,
it, and I'm gonna
no,
comment
no,
on
you're
it
gonna-
because that's what I do.
I'm asking you, Mr. Louis Stein. You
Mr.
know
who?
that I'm not asking you, right?
Mr. Who? Mr. Who?
I'm
I didn't-
asking.
The DA,
I'm not talking to you. I'm
Oh, you're not
asking
talking to
you-
me.
Cameron County
I'm
District
She's not
Attorney.
talking to me. Okay, she's not talking to me.
Don't hang up. Don't hang up. Don't hang up.
Don't contact me anymore. Yeah.
That was awesome. I remember telling him, "Don't hang up. Don't hang up."
Chris
He
is
couldn't
like
hear me.
one of the few men that can shut her up. Yeah, and I didn't even have to shove a dick in her mouth. Oh.
Oh my goodness, that was classic. That was one of the awesome moments of 2022. The other one,
November 5th, 2022.
yeah. That was great.
Oh, how'd I get over on this side? You don't like me on this side.
No, I like you on the other side. There we go. So I think we're gonna wrap it up right there.
Right there. Right there.
Wrap it up with a laugh. And I think I'm gonna go get me some breakfast right now.
Dude, you don't need breakfast. It's like 3 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Morning breakfast.
It is 2:45.
Slept so much earlier today. It's like I'm wide awake.
Yeah. So, what happened to the show at 9 p.m.?
Yeah, I was messaging you and you never answered.
Hang on here, Buffalo Breath.
And look on your messenger too.
Okay, you know what time 9 p.m. is, correct?
Oh God!
I got a message from you at 23:24.
8:58. Still awake? 8:58.
I didn't get that.
That's a you problem. There's my receipt. 8:58. 8:58. I say, still awake? Yo.
Yeah, I didn't get that. Oh, wait a minute. At 8 o'clock, my phone goes into D&D.
Not my problem.
Well, if you would have said...
my problem.
So we set a show at... Oh, what time you want to do a show? 8 o'clock. Okay. I knew when he said 8 o'clock, he meant 9 o'clock. You can count on Manny being minimum hour late. Minimum.
And that's when he said, "Oh, fuck it. I'm going to go to sleep.
I did fall asleep.
Yeah.
And then I woke up, I don't know, an hour ago to pee. And I see all these messages on my phone from Manny, and then I call and, oh, look, he's live. Fucking 1 o'clock in the morning, motherfucker's live.
I think next week we'll revisit some of these older shows. Remember my laughing attack? We were talking about bidets and toilets.
Yes.
That was around that time too. I thought it was November. Might have been October. I'll have to look that up too. But all right, I'm gonna call it a night. It is almost 3 a.m. here. And Bam needs to go back to sleep.
Yeah, I finished my fruit punch, so I can go back to sleep.
I think I want to watch me some Yellowstone. That's what I want to do.
So when is the finals coming out? I mean, when?
I don't know.
I thought it was supposed to be here by now.
Let me take a quick look. Season 5 of the old. We don't have a firm release date yet.
The hell. Thanks, Lanaya.
Yellowstone Season 5 Part 2 will premiere in November.
Seriously?
November.
Fucking November. Motherfuckers.
I mean, I know it's a good show, but that's like they're trying to pull Sopranos crap.
Well, and now that everybody in Hollywood's on strike, not only the writers, the actors are on fucking strike now too. Yeah, okay, the new Yellowstone comes out in November, and we don't even know how many episodes it's going to be because fucking dude decides to fucking leave just so he doesn't have to pay his wife fucking alimony.
Yeah, do you see how much alimony he's got to pay?
Yeah, bitch wants $300,000 a month.
Because she wants plastic surgery.
Oh.
So I think they agreed on $125,000 a month.
Oh, okay, so that's a little bit more reasonable. So we're at like what, 1.2 million a year, something like that.
Reasonable.
Versus,
I mean,
300,000 every 3 fucking months. You're at $1 million. I mean, come the fuck on.
$1.5 million. $1.5 million.
Okay. This is what prenups are for.
That's $500 a day.
I mean, how much fucking money do you really need to
spend
a day?
That's not right. 125,000 divided by 30 days. $4,100 a day. Almost $5,000.
I mean, Chris,
$4,000.
I don't even make $4,100 a month.
But you know what?
These people that have all this fucking money, money does. I get it. Money does not create happiness. Well, you know, it kind of does, but it doesn't make life easier. With money, they say you have more problems. I'm sorry. I'd like to have a few more problems and have money than have no money and problems.
Me vale madre. You have to get past the first episode. Once you get into the second and well into the third, it gets so good.
Yeah, the first one kind of drags on.
Any series you watch, sometimes the first one you got to go, all right.
I don't think it really grabbed my ass until like the 5th episode is when it really grabbed my ass.
Oh, did you watch the latest Hijack?
I did.
Is it good?
It is.
Okay, don't spoil it because maybe I'll watch that right now. I know, right?
Mama Bear, give me those problems.
Whoever said money doesn't make you happy is full of shit. God.
No, it does. Well, it does make you happy.
It makes me very happy. It makes me very happy.
But supposedly it also has problems that come along with it. And I'm like, you know, if I had $10 million, I'd like to have, you know, 3 million problems.
Yeah. As long as you got the money to cover those problems. It's better than having the money to cover those problems than not having that money and having those problems. I don't know what I just said. I said something.
Yeah, so my payroll specialist. So we were supposed to go in today and pick up our checks between 10 and noon. So I was leaving work. Well, I got called into work today because summer school was over, but I got called in because some guy decided to call out sick. So they called me in, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm leaving. It's 9:30. So I'm like, on the off chance the checks are ready, I ran over there. Nope, not ready. Okay, well, it's not 10 o'clock. Get it. So I'm like, I come back at 11:45, 15 minutes to noon, get my check. And she hands it to me, and she goes, you better look at it because there's been some issues with the checks. They're still not right. I'm like, are you fucking me? So I look at it, and she goes, is it right? I'm like, no, it's not right. She's like, I said, is she here? Can she fix it? I mean, it's 15 minutes. I get it. No, she left an hour ago. She's on vacation for a week.
Oh, my God.
She paid me half of what she owes me. And then, after taxes are taken out, I walk out of there with $95. Right?
Oh, my God.
And then, I'm like, you know, I'll just send her an email because I don't want to, fourth check with more taxes taken out. I'll just send her an email. She can include it in the next paycheck that I get in 2 weeks. That is if she can fuck. And as I'm walking out, I'm like saying under my breath, that is if this fucking stupid bitch can figure it out.
It's so messed up when people mess with payroll.
Well, and you know, I bet you she doesn't fuck her check up.
Yeah.
So
not a good situation.
It's not. So now I have bills that I can't pay, but it is what it is.
Been there, done that.
Yep.
All right, going to call it a night, everyone. Have a great evening, and we'll see what's in store for tomorrow.
Hasta luego. Oh, tomorrow's Saturday.
Yes, I'll be buying the Powerball tickets around 2 or 3 o'clock.
How much money do we got?
We got $320.
Nice.
Yeah.
So $320, that's 160 tickets.
Yeah, sounds right. So it's a good amount. The last time we had $660, but that's okay.
That just means that there's less people putting money in.
Oh, and nobody won the Mega Millions. That went up a little bit too.
So less people putting money in. That means if we win, that means more money for us.
More money for us. That's right. Right.
Right.
So tomorrow around, try to get your cash in, or if you're gonna share and let everybody know, try to get the Cash App in before noon at the latest. Definitely no later than 1 o'clock, and then I'll go and buy all the tickets. I think I'm gonna spread it out this time, Kay. I think I'm gonna. If it's $300, I'll do 100. I'll go to 3 different places and split it up that way. There's a couple of brand new stripes that just opened up recently. One of them just opened last week, so I think I'm going to buy some there. So yeah, I'll make a plan. I'm going to spread it out. So good luck to us.
Yes, good luck to us, because some of us need things.
Yeah.
Like new vehicles, like to give money to Vanessa's children for their college funds, because Vanessa's not going to do it. I mean, come on.
Nope. And I will do that. I will definitely do that. That's for sure.
Oh, I would too. You know, I'd pay for one of the kids' college funds. I mean,
I'd like
seriously, if I had $10 million, you better believe, you know, I would love to go to some colleges, even if I won even if I won the whole jackpot myself. I would love to go to some colleges, sit down with the dean and say, give me the top 10 performing students and the bottom 50 performing students. Put them in this room. I pay for all their colleges, debt free. Pay it off.
What are the questions about the waffle, Lavina? Ask. Thought I answered it already.
I had questions about the waffle, but you didn't answer. What waffle? You have an awful waffle?
No, she's either talking about the Cash App or about the raffle that I got coming up next week.
You have a raffle?
I'm going to do a raffle.
What are you raffling?
Probably an Apple Watch.
Another Apple Watch.
Yeah, popular item.
So, speaking of Apple Watches, are they going to be
AirPods? Maybe some of that.
Are they going to be doing like the blood sugar thing on the next one? Because there's already a smartwatch out there that does blood sugar, and if they're not going to,
there is one. Apple's supposed to do that on their next release, whenever that is.
Because if they don't, I'm going to save myself some serious money, and I'll go spend $60 on this one that does.
$60.
Yeah, it's like $60 or $80.
Who makes it?
I don't know. I seen the ad on Facebook and I watched their commercial and I'm like, And then I hit the learn more button and I can't remember the exact price, but it was under $100.
Yeah, Mama Bear, we'll make it 1 o'clock Central Time. Yes, Central Time. I'm going to change that to 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock is when I'd like to have whatever funds are going to come in for that by 1 o'clock. I want the Ultra. Somebody want to buy me an Ultra?
Ultra what?
Somebody want to get me an Ultra? I would really like that. I can't.
An Ultra what?
The Apple Watch Ultra.
Oh, the one that costs like $2,000.
No, it's like $800, $799 or something like that.
Yeah, see, that's ridiculous. But and it's not even a fucking Rolex. $800 for a watch. It's not even.
Nice.
It's
nice.
not. It doesn't even have diamonds in it. There's no fucking gold. And you want $800? Kiss my ass.
Hey, if you want to give me a regular watch, I wouldn't mind a Rolex Submariner. You know.
Hey, if we win this $1 billion lottery here, I'll buy you a fucking Rolex.
If we win this lottery, I'll buy myself I'll start me a watch collection.
A watch collection.
I have a watch fetish, and I got rid of them years ago, and I shouldn't have. But it's fun, buying and selling. Especially the one I'd love to buy and sell would be the Rolex Daytona. And those are people who are on waiting lists for 10 years, still can't get one brand new from Rolex.
I was watching this fucking YouTuber the other day, and he is doing this stupid show, Trade Up to a Tesla.
Ooh, I might have seen that.
So he starts out with like a Pokemon card. And he takes it and he trades it for, and he's allowed to use a little bit of cash for the first trade. So he takes this Pokemon card and he goes in and he's like, "Oh, I really want those sneakers." And they're like Air Jordan 2nd generation, so the red black. It's the second one out. And the guy's like, "All right, well, I'll take your Pokemon." And he values these tennis shoes at like $1,500. And the guy's like, the kid's like, I'm thinking like more like 13. And he's like, "Well, I'll tell you what. The card and $1,100." And the kid's like, the Pokemon card and $1,050. And the guy's like, "All right, done." So he walks out of the store with one pair of tennis shoes. Then he goes to another store, trades those tennis shoes in for 4 pairs of tennis shoes. And like 15 minutes into this fucking video, he's walking around with 20 pairs of tennis shoes, and his whole thing is, "I got to trade all of this to the point to get a Tesla." And he can't spend any more money. It's just trading up.
Yeah.
It's like,
I wonder if he made it. That's pretty slick.
Well, he hasn't got to the car yet that I'm aware of.
That's funny. I wonder where he's at. Have to look that up. All right, got to crash. Everybody have a good night. Bam, go get some sleep.
Yeah.
And we'll catch up.
I got another swallow or two of my apple juice here, or tropical fruit punch, whatever the fuck it is. And then my ass going right back to bed.
Yeah. I'm going to watch.
Here.
Hijack. Forgot to think of it for a second.
It's a good episode. It's a good episode.
All right. Everyone have a great night. Thank you all again.
And I'm going to tell you there's a death involved in this.
Shut up. Don't say nothing.
Somebody dies.
Don't say nothing. Enough.
Not going to tell you who, but somebody dies.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night. Hasta luego.
Bye.